We, along with many others, recognize the problem of increasing inequality and increasing effects of inequality on the outcomes of the next generation as the major challenge confronting American society today. And this, I think, is the area where we need to put the best minds and resources to work. We have accumulated evidence on the nature and sources of inequality, and that's important. But I think we know enough now to try to identify responses to the challenge of inequality. What programs, policies, and practices can we undertake that will reduce inequality and reduce the effects of inequality in the parents' generation on the outcomes of the children's generation? We have many opportunities to identify such programs. We need a more concerted effort, and we need to draw together the minds and resources of many partners to undertake this agenda. AERA, of course, is first and foremost a forum for researchers to interact with one another around the challenges, findings, and opportunities of research. AERA should be at the forefront of promoting research that helps us understand, build, assess, and improve programs, policies, and practices that can lead to a diminishment of inequality in the next generation. And certainly we need continued investment in education research. And that's got to be a partnership between the federal government, private funders such as the William T. Grant Foundation, the Spencer Foundation, and others. And it's got to be a partnership with the research community as well. And so there's no question that investment is going to be a key part of this. But we also need our research universities to play their role in training researchers to conduct work that's rigorous. When I say rigorous, that's not a code word for quantitative methods. That means work that's systematic, in which research questions are aligned with research methods, in which data are brought to speak to those questions, and in which the results are interpreted carefully in a way that is responsive to the research questions and is allowed by the design of the research study. So we need the research community to train the next generation of researchers to carry out studies that are rigorous, that answer important questions, and that communicate clearly with the audiences that care about them. I think the future of education research is bright. We have made a lot of progress in confronting the challenges of improving learning outcomes for all children. And we need to take the next step. The next step is not just about finding programs that work, it's about finding what works for whom and under what circumstances. And it's not only about finding what works, but it's about understanding how individuals experience the programs and institutions in which they're learning. I think the future of education research is to use new technologies to analyze data in ways that are only beginning to be imagined today. I think the future of education research is to investigate bigger questions through more comprehensive approaches that will help us understand how we can achieve leverages on the big problems that confront society. So it's not just about helping one classroom full of children do better, it's about transforming our education system to serve our society better.